They don't tell you this, but when God begins to grow you, He doesn't start by changing your circumstances. He starts by changing your reactions, because your reactions reveal your heart long before your words ever do. And that's why one of the first signs that God is maturing you is simple but profound. You stop reacting fast, and you start responding with wisdom. You begin to feel that holy pause inside you, that split second where the old you would have snapped, but the new you stays still. That pause isn't weakness. That's the Holy Spirit taking the wheel. When God teaches you to respond instead of react, He doesn't make your life easier. He makes your spirit steadier. The same situations that once triggered you suddenly lose their power. The comments that used to offend you don't land the same. The people who used to provoke you don't shake you like before. Not because they changed, but because God changed what's inside of you. You start to notice that emotions don't get the final say anymore. Your flesh wants to speak fast, but your spirit whispers slow. Your pride wants to defend itself, but your peace says, be still. And the moment you choose that stillness over the storm inside your chest, that's when heaven celebrates, because that's growth only God can produce. Proverbs 15:1 says, a gentle answer turns away wrath. God isn't just teaching you to stay quiet. He's teaching you to carry an atmosphere that disarms chaos. And the more He matures you, the more you realize this truth. Not every battle deserves your energy, and not every opinion deserves your reaction. When God is elevating your character, He'll let people test your patience, not to punish you, but to show you what He's fixing in you. He allows small conflicts to train you for bigger callings. He lets certain frustrations stay in your life because they expose the places where your heart still needs healing. You start to recognize this divine pattern. Every time you react less, you hear God more. Every time you pause, you create space for His voice. Every time you choose peace, you grow in power. And that's when something beautiful starts happening. Your perspective shifts. You stop seeing people as enemies, and you start seeing them as broken souls God is teaching you to love. You stop fighting to be understood, and you start resting in the fact that God understands you perfectly. You stop letting emotions decide your actions, and you start letting truth lead your steps. Galatians 5:22 says the fruit of the Spirit includes patience and self-control. Two qualities you can't fake for long. That's why God trains them early. Because He knows your calling will demand that you stay calm in rooms full of chaos. He knows your purpose will require you to stand steady while others crumble. He knows the assignment on your life needs a heart that responds with wisdom, not wounds. And here's the part most people overlook: reacting is natural, but responding is supernatural. Anyone can react out of fear, anger, pride, or frustration. But it takes the Holy Spirit to help you respond with clarity, compassion, and restraint. That's why the enemy loves to push your buttons. He knows he can't stop your calling, but he'll try to pull you out of character. He doesn't need to destroy you if he can distract you. He doesn't need to ruin your future if he can provoke your emotions. But when God trains you to respond instead of react, those attacks stop working. The traps that used to catch you suddenly feel obvious. The insults that used to sting suddenly feel small. The triggers that used to control you suddenly feel powerless. Because your strength is no longer emotional, it's spiritual. You stop living from your wounds and start living from your wisdom. You stop being led by impulses and start being led by the Spirit. And one day, you'll look back and realize the person you used to be would have reacted, but the person God is shaping responds with purpose. with patience, with peace. That's the kind of growth no one sees happening, but everyone eventually notices. So if God has been slowing you down, softening your responses, or pulling you away from impulsive reactions, don't ignore it. That's training. That's maturity. That's transformation. And it means He's preparing you for a level of influence, clarity, and spiritual authority that reactions could never carry. When God teaches you to respond instead of react, He's not just changing your behavior. He's preparing your character for the places He's about to take you. And trust me, where He's taking you, peace will be your power.